tape, which will be used by Democrats in every attack ad from now until the election.
Now it's turning out it's not just old people, Bob, but just today and yesterday some startling facts came out. It's not just older
exactly.
young people, to plenty of young people.
So
what's going on?
Give me a moment of talking to somebody, going through this with Fauci or somebody who kind of it caused a pivot in your mind, because it's
why the
clear
fuck they got
just
this
from
one lane stuck
what's in
right here?
the public record that you went through.
I don't even have to really
a
do this
pivot
now.
on
I don't
this
even know
to,
why I
oh
come
my
in this
God,
shit and get
the
stuck.
gravity is almost inexplicable and unexplainable.
Well, I think, Bob, really, to be honest with you,
Sure, I want you to.
I wanted to always play it down. I still like playing it down.
Yes,
because I don't want to create a panic.
Right, okay, so that is the last quote, right? I always want to play it down, I still like playing it down. Right, that is going to be the full quote. They'll ignore the last part where he justifies it by saying that he didn't want to create a panic. By the way,
It's like that guy. Who's that guy?
Also by Dr. Anthony Fauci,
Sean
when he said that
Kennedy.
people shouldn't mask because he didn't want to create a run on the masks. That logic was also used by Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, as we'll see. But suffice it to say that the combo of those two factors, one, Trump saying to Woodward in early February that he had talked to Xi Jinping, and, quote, it goes through the air. It's always tougher than the touch. You don't have to touch things, right? But the air, you just breathe the air, and that's how it's passed. And so that's a very tricky one. That's a delicate one. It's also more deadly than even your strenuous flu, right? That combined with the March 19th statement that he had purposely downplayed the virus is going to lead the Democrats to say Trump knew and he didn't do anything about it, and he was lying to us about this whole thing the entire time, and now he's admitted that he was downplaying the virus. Okay, so I think a couple things can be true. One, if Trump had come out in early February and said this thing is airborne, there was not the scientific proof to back that up. Again, the WHO only declared this thing airborne in July. Okay, so it would have been crazy for Trump to say that in early February, and it is crazy, frankly, for him to say it to Bob Woodward. He shouldn't be on the phone with Bob Woodward. My God, what do people even do at the White House? Seriously, just disconnect the damn phone. Seriously, just take the phone and smash it with a hammer and then bleach fit it like Hillary Clinton. Okay, so that is number one. Number two, it is also true that the president should not have downplayed the virus. It was a major mistake for the president to have done that in February and March. A serious mistake. A political mistake.
The president didn't downplay. He had nothing to do with the virus.
To downplay particular threats
China.
when those threats actually threaten their lives. Right? You shouldn't do that.
If you don't blame anybody, blame China.
Actually a revelation.
Blame the scientists that put this shit together.
Not what he said on March 19th, right? That he wanted to downplay it, to stop panic. He actually said that publicly like a week later.
It's not going to do anything to keep talking about that. What about my water bill? Why I got to come out with $518 for that?
Then the question becomes why Bob Woodward did not release the tapes or report.
And I just paid $347 last month.
Knew this thing was airborne early February. Didn't he come out and say the president knows it's airborne? He's lying to you. And the answer is because Bob Woodward didn't know whether to take any serious measure of what Trump was saying. Because again,
it don't matter how much stimulus Trump's saying, it's not going to save everybody. It can't pay an $800 house bill. It can't pay $100 grocery bill. It can't pay lights.
Exactly how serious COVID was going to be and how bad the outbreak was going to be.
Apply, say, 12 funky ass dollars. 1,200 funky ass dollars. It's funky ass dollars to him because he's rich.
Exactly this way. When you hear Democrats say,
but he's going to panic pretty soon when he see everything stopping and you got to go in your pocket and you got to go in your own bank account. Go in your own mountain money. Just because of this shit. And you can't blame Trump.
For COVID fighting above what Democrats requested in February. Okay, so those are the tapes that are breaking across the media, and the media are going nuts over them, of course, because this is finally the tape that brings down Trump. This is the tape that brings down Trump. Now, a couple of things. One, everybody, I think, already baked in that Trump botched his rhetorical handling of the virus. Everybody, I think, has already baked that in. Does that mean that this isn't going to damage Trump? No, it is going to damage Trump. And again, the phone call is coming from inside the House. If you're the White House comms office, you're just that babysitter from the horror movie who gets the call from the police that the call is coming from within the house. You're just down the office.
Scream.
Like, where are these leaks coming from? Then you look down the office and there's Trump on the phone. It's inexcusable. It is political malpractice.